Good morning, Miss Dial, Miss Franklin, and Miss Rapp's class. What we are going to do today is we're going to create a Google site. Now, to do that, we need to be on our home page on Google Chrome. And then we can go to our waffle over here. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a Kids at Hope site. So once we click our waffle, we're going to go to this sites button right here. So I want everybody to pause the video right now, and I want you to go to your waffle and go to sites and then come back to the video and play the next part. All right, now that you're back, hopefully you've paused the video, you've gone to your waffle, and you've clicked on sites. If you haven't done that, go do that now. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click this blank one right here. So it just says blank. So I'm going to click blank. Now there are going to be a couple things that are a little different on yours than there is on mine, because I'm on a computer PC and you guys are on a Chromebook. So kind of keep that in mind. Now this is your home page. So we're going to make our home page today. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to enter site name. So that's my first thing. So I want to enter a site name, and it's going to be my first name. Oops, I can't spell. And then my last name. And then A Kid at Hope. All right, so first name, last name, A Kid at Hope. Go ahead and pause the video and go do this one right here. All right, so everybody should have Kevin Cox or your name, Nor or Chloe or Daniel or whomever, and your last name, A Kid at Hope. So that's what everybody should have. If I push enter, you'll see that it pops up right up here. So it allows me to be able to search this later if I ever forget where it is. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a logo. So we're going to add a symbol that kind of tells us that we're A Kid at Hope. So I'm going to click add logo. So add logo, and you get all of this stuff here. So I'm going to go to the select button, and I'm going to do this again to show you one more time. And I can do a Google image search. So I want you to think of what makes sense to you. Who are you as a person? What represents hope? What symbolizes that you can succeed? What image could you think of? So I'm going to do, let's say, something that I really, really enjoy. I'm going to do book. So I'm going to just put a book on there, and that's going to be my logo. So my logo is just this cool book looking thing. So I want you, and it's thinking for a second. Did that work? Let's try that again. So I'm going to show you how to do that one more time. So, oops, I click add logo and then select and type in something that really makes sense to you. Oops. I want to do a Google image search though. Book. And then I insert it. And I'm not sure why it's not popping up there. That's really weird. Not sure. If it works for you, I don't know why it's not working for me. It's kind of strange. Let's try a different thing. So I'm going to do a clover, because I do like clovers. And let's try that one. See if that one will work a little better. It all happens sometimes. And for some reason it won't. Now, if this is happening to you and you want to make sure you put a logo, what we can do is we can go to this button right here. Oh, wait, nope, it popped up. It just took a minute. I was thinking. All right, I was wondering why it was taking so long. So it will pop up here. So I have my clover or my book, whatever I wanted. And now what I can do is I'm going to make my page title. So first off, I want everybody to pause and go put a logo on theirs. And if it takes a minute, it's okay. That's what was happening to mine. So go pause and add a logo. Remember, you're going to click that select button and do a Google search. All right, now that you're back, what we're going to do is we're going to add a page title. Now, a page title, I'm just going to put, I am a kid at Hope. Not home, Hope. And put an exclamation point. Fantastic. So I want everybody to, and I'm going to make this a little bigger. And make it center. There we go. And I want everybody to go do that. I am a kid at Hope. Fantastic. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this background up here. So down here, I'm going to change image. Okay. So I'll select an image. So since I have clovers up here, I'm also going to put, let's go to search. I'm going to put Ireland in the background here. See if I can find a really cool picture of Ireland. And that's going to be my background. Let's try that one. I like it. So all I did was push change image, select image, and I can search right here. And I type what I wanted. And I put Ireland. And if I want whatever one I wanted, I can put it in there. So if I wanted to change it to this one, I could do that. And you'll see down here it says adjusting for readability. So if I click this and changed it, it's a little bit harder to read. So I want to make sure that that's there. So go ahead and go put your background in here. Okay, so stop the video, go put that background in. All right, now we're close to actually done with this page. We don't have a lot to do. So the next thing we're going to do is right at the top here, we're going to put a text box. So over on the right hand side, you'll see insert. So when I see insert, I see a text box. So I can click that text box and then this pops up. Okay. So I can type no exceptions. So I'm going to type no, and I'm going to put it all capital. And I'm going to put a couple exclamation points because I want to make sure that that's good. So I'm going to type no exceptions, and I'm going to change the font a little bit. So where it says normal text right here, you probably hear my dogs in the background. I can change this. So I'm going to change it to a title because I want it big. And if I highlight it, I can change it to bold. I can click on the italicized, and I can make sure, and this button right here, this allows me to put it in the center. So instead of pushing space a bunch of times, this is left, this is right, this is center. So I want to make it in the center. All right, so go put no exceptions on yours, and you can change it any way you like. Great, we're really close. We only have one more thing. This time I'm going to have you actually type exactly what I put, okay? So I've already typed this out, so you guys are going to follow along. And I'm going to put another text box, but this time I'm going to do it a little differently. So I'm going to click where, you see where this dotted line is maybe, but I'm going to click under no exceptions. See how if I put my mouse over this one, it highlights. So I'm going to click right above, below it, and I'm going to double click, 1, 2. And I'm going to click this text button right here. And that makes a text box as well. And I want you guys to type these 2 sentences out. So, or 3 sentences, I think. So we're going to click normal text, and I'm going to change the text to this one too. I'm going to make it a, oops, let's highlight it first. So if I click inside and I push Control A, that highlights it. And then I can click that heading button and it makes it a little bigger. Now if I don't want this space here, I can put my mouse there and push backspace, and then I don't have to. Now I can make it bold if I want to, but remember you need to highlight it first. So click inside, push Control A to change any of these things. Alright, so I'm going to click and make it center because I think it looks better center. And there you go. What I want you to do is I want you to type all of this that I've already typed. So you're going to copy it. So you're going to type it as well. So pause the video and go type that. If it takes you a little bit of time, that's okay because we're almost done. So allow it to take you a little bit of time. That's okay. All right, so now that you have this typed out, and again, if you don't have this typed out, I want you to go type this out. It's only 3 sentences. You can do it. I'm sure of it. The last thing that we're going to do today is we are going to add a video. So we're going to add a Kids at Hope video. So we're going to go up here where it says Insert. So we'll make sure we click on Insert. And we're going to scroll all the way down to where we find YouTube. So we're going to add a YouTube video. And we're going to type in here Kids at Hope. And you'll see that I spelled kids wrong, so I need to fix that. And we're going to find a Kids at Hope video. So I want you to find a Kids at Hope video that you like. So I can click it, and I'm going to push this select button. Okay. And now I have a little video. Now I can make it, stretch it, so I can make it nice and big, so everybody can see it. Let's try that again. So I can see how I can stretch it out a little bit. But you'll see as I stretch it out, you see how it kind of goes down and you can't see everything. So instead of using that side button, let's use this corner one instead. And this one, oops, should be a little bit better. Not much. All right. Okay, and that's pretty much it, everybody. So now we have one whole page of a website done. So if I click this button, I can see what it actually looked like if I click it online. So that's what my Kids at Hope website is. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So if you have that finished, go ahead. Otherwise, pause and finish typing this, and you are done. What you're going to do now, if you've finished up, you can go to typing.com and do some typing practice for the next however long you have left until the end of class.